Hello, welcome to the very first tips and advice for massage therapists. Today's tip is advice on giving advice. The reason I decided to do this one first is because I often see a lot of massage therapists, and I hear about a lot of massage therapists who give advice to their clients that they're really not qualified to give, such as certain stretches, certain exercises, nutritional advice, nutritional supplements, stuff along those lines. We're really not qualified to give that advice. It's beyond our scope of practice. I know it's very hard to tell a massage therapist that and to expect a massage therapist not to give advice, because we do want to help our clients the best way we can. That's the whole reason we become massage therapists, and it certainly isn't for the money. But the problem with giving advice to clients is that one, it's not within our scope of practice of massage therapy, and two, it's not covered by our liability insurance. Our liability insurance only covers the work that we do with our hands and our forearms and our elbows and sometimes our feet. So if your client hurts themselves doing a stretch or an exercise that you recommended to them, you could be liable for that. Never assume common sense. We really don't know our clients' limitations. So just remember, if you do give advice to your client, you are doing so at your own risk, and you could be held liable. A perfect example of this is one time I had a client who came to me and she had like blisters all over her back. Well, turns out she was told to put a heating pad on her back. I don't remember if I told her this or if somebody else told her, but she was told to put a heating pad on her back. Well, she was on painkillers and fell asleep with the heating pad on her back, and it burned her. Again, never assume common sense is present. I do recommend ice to my clients sometimes, and I do that at my own risk. It's very hard to hurt yourself with ice unless you go lay down in the snow and catch hypothermia, but I don't have to worry about that here in South Florida. So at my own risk, sometimes I do recommend that my clients use ice. Another thing is, when your clients fill out their medical intake form, they don't always fill it out correctly. They don't always fill it out accurately. And this happens a lot. And this is not because they're trying to fool you in any way. Many people don't like to admit that they're not in perfect health. And then there are many people who don't feel it's necessary to write down their whole medical history for a massage. I've had many clients hand me back blank medical intake forms implying that they are in perfect health, and then I'll notice a scar or something on their body. Turns out they've had surgery. Again, you can't assume your client's medical intake form is accurate, and when you give advice, you are doing so at your own risk. Another thing I wanted to cover is it's very common for clients to spill their guts to you on the table and tell you their life story and all their personal problems. Please do not give your clients advice on their personal lives. Just don't do it. That is way beyond our scope of practice. We're not psychologists. We're not psychiatrists. I mean, you don't have to be rude. You can acknowledge what they say. You don't know your clients as well as you might think you do. You only see them the most an hour a week. You really don't know their mental state. Don't give your clients advice on their personal lives. If you do, you are doing it at your own risk. It's just a bad idea all around. It really is. What you can do is you can refer your client out to other professionals who can help them and who can give them advice on their personal problems, exercises, stretches. The people who are qualified and who have been formally educated to do this and who are covered under their liability insurance to provide this information. So again, I'm going to say this one more time. If you do give your clients advice, you are doing so at your own risk. You could be held liable for any injuries that could occur. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this little segment today. Future topics will include independent contractor versus employee, commonly ignored muscles, why your client left you, massage myths, taking care of you, and many more. If you're a massage therapist and there are any topics that you would like me to cover, please feel free to email me at lmtadvice@gmail.com, or you may leave your comments below. Have a wonderful day.